So how you been feeling, bro?
Pertaining to?
Just life. How's life been?
Life's good, man. Life's good. You have your ups and downs. Soldier through it. Make the best of what you got. To be honest, I don't know how I came like that. I pretty much know myself to be like that all my life. I'm a genuine person. I'm an ethical person. I'm a loyal person at that. Like, very, that's, I thrive. I live off of that. Loyalty is my thing. Plus, I was in the streets. I was affiliated with gangs. So it's like, you have to be loyal. Well, you don't have to, but the way my mind's set up is that you have to be loyal, and you have to look out for one another. If you're brethren, if you go through, you know what I mean, a little issue, you can't leave your friend behind. Their heart's not clean. They got a weak heart. They're weak. That's weak people. If you ain't clean, if you don't have loyalty and don't know like how to be loyal to somebody or your clique or your family, your friends, you're a weak hearted person. Just a pussy, to be honest. Because it's very easy. There's no sense to turn on your friends or turn on people or not be loyal to somebody. What's like loyalty is free. You know, it's very free. It's like it's the cheapest thing and one of the cheapest things in the world. So if you can't be loyal, I don't know. You're a weirdo to me. Stay far from me because I go all the way when it comes to non-loyalty. I had stories on stories, brother. And that's what makes me more loyal from being backstabbed by people who I love, give things, give money, give a place to sleep. I've been backstabbed by all kinds of people. So that makes me stronger and makes me more loyal. Some people, they'll switch, right? Because they've been backstabbed by somebody who they love so much. So that takes them to a down a fucked up road, mentally. So they start being non-loyal. They start being shisty, shaky, and. But me as a man, because I know that I'm strong and I'm a soldier, right? So it just makes me stronger. I don't mind it being like that because I'm not really here to show muscle or show what I'm capable of or what I don't build my that's not who I want people to respect me as no bad boy. Respect me as a man. You know what I mean? I raise my hand, I open my hand to you, you open your hand to me. That's it. Love is love. You want to get nasty and get crazy? I don't mind. It's not nothing I would shy away from. I would shy away from it if I can because I'm not into that. I'm older now, but I don't mind it. Making music has grown me up as a man, though. You know what I mean? Because you really got to stick with it. You got to, you really got to love what you're doing to do this because this is not, you don't put out a song and you make 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 like as a big upcoming artist. You know what I mean? You don't make big money right away. So you got to stick with it. You got to be strong when it comes to starting off making music. But I really do enjoy it though, especially watching myself from the starting till where I'm at now. Ain't nobody fucking with me. It's a fun thing. I'm touring the world. Like I'm going around the world now. Before, when you're in the streets, I don't give a fuck about what's going on in America. I don't care what they're doing. I'm making all kinds of money. I don't give a shit what's going on over there. What these rappers are doing out there, I'm doing here in Toronto. What jewelry they're wearing, whatever they're doing, cars they're driving, the life they're living, I'm living it in Toronto. I'm doing rapper shit. I've been doing rapper shit from a young age too. So like it never excited me. But when I started rapping, and then started traveling with the boy and shit all over the world, man, it elevated my mind. It just like just watching his flex and you know what I mean? Seeing the world, that's when I'm like, yo, man, I really enjoy rapping, like meeting people too. After he told me like, yo, you got something and da 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 da. I don't know, one day I just said, yo, let me call a couple engineers and people who own studios. And then I did that first song. It was a televised freestyle. Blicky heard that. And Blicky wouldn't stop calling me and talk to me about music. Even when I started dodging our engineers and the producers because they want me to come back because they like the song. I didn't really like rapping. I'm just like, I can't really rap. I don't know how to rap. That was freestyle. And what I'm going to say is what I'm really doing. My street shit is what I'm really doing. I'm not like, 80% of other guys who are talking crazy and da 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 and weren't doing nothing. You know how hard it is? Huh? You know how hard it is? You wouldn't even understand. I never had a job. You understand? Never had a job before. Ever in my life. Only time I had a job when I was in open custody. And we did something called like Job Corps. It was just there's something to get out the house. And I did it for like a couple months or whatever, then I went home. So that's all I know. Well, that's all I knew. See, that's a grown man now. I see life change now. I see the rap. But that's all I knew. Just the streets. I'm doing this from I'm 11 years old, 10 years old. I'm outside, like literally outside. Now, like these guys that are talking about it, I was literally outside from 10 years old. My mom had $1 and I walked to the store and bought one patty and I brought it back and we shared it between me, my mom, and my little brother. And after that day, I promise you, maybe about a year, I was 9, 10, around there. And after that, like maybe like 6 months to 8 months, I couldn't take it anymore. Because I didn't like not having it, bro. Like my friends, them have clothes, they have food. I'm going to their house to eat. And then when I'm going to their house to eat, I'm taking back food to bring to my house to feed my mom and my brother. I didn't like that feeling, bro. Borrowing clothes to go to school from my cousins and shit. They're asking me for the clothes back and I don't even want to give it back because it's all I have, you know? It was rough, man. You know, even though my mom did her best, fam, like she really did her best to do whatever she could, but like it was shit to me because I hated seeing my friends fucking being able to eat when they want. Like they got snacks in their fridge and shit in their cupboard. I never had no fucking snacks. My snack would be like fucking, I would toast a bread and fucking put butter, sugar, and honey. Like I'll never forget those days. And that's one of the main reasons why I stopped too, because I want to show my son, like, obviously he's smart enough to know he listens to my music. He knows that what I used to do, you know? And I'm sure his brothers and not his brothers, but his uncles and them gave him stories and his mom gave him stories. So it's like, I want to show him that, yo, I was on that path. I took that path, but you don't that doesn't have to be the end. You can always start over and do something productive. I didn't even think about it, you know. It's really touchy. I found my way out. And I'm happy I took this path. Because I would have never did it. You know? When you're in the streets, you make your mind up, you know? You prepare for the fucked up. You prepare for getting shot. You prepare for going to jail. You prepare for getting robbed. You prepare for non-loyal people. Like all of that pressure meant you prepare for the police to pull you over. Like all that pressure from those things alone is hard to deal with. And I'm actually happy now that I took this path of rapping because this is the first time in my life that I've ever driven a car and I don't give a fuck. This is the first time in my life I've ever pulled up beside a police and kept my hat on. First time I've ever kept my music blasting. This is the first time I've not like seen them like 3 cars ahead and then get into the lane that they're in. So there's no eye contact. This is the first time in my life ever. I don't give a fuck about that. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. I want every upcoming artist to feel this type of energy that I'm feeling. And don't be afraid to start over or leave what makes more to make less. Because the less will bring you less stress and you'll be more happy at the end. because you have nothing to look behind you about.